We are here, we are live, we are talking Forza Horizon 6 rumors, Xbox handheld info that came out, chat. And my speaker is on. Hold on. Okay, fix this. And last but not least, chat, last but not least, some gossip that's going on around. Let's go.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading people where skin. All recent gaming go, rates and pay top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. Say I'm late. I came on time, just in case. I came on time. So today you cannot say, oh, he's late. But either way, though, good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you all a beautiful and an awesome Monday. What's up, chat? How is everyone doing today? Man, we have a lot of things to talk about today. Yes, sir, we do. Look at Big B Money. Hold ever since tomorrow. Can't wait. Why so serious? What's up, man? How you doing, man? Good morning to you, sir. Is Big B Money trusted to play Helldivers 2? That is going to be the question for tomorrow's show. Is Big Money a main man to run around with you, shoot down the aliens and everything? Because man, I don't know. Why so serious? Says Big Money loves to love and hide. Yes, sir. That's what he does. I mean, if he sees a female out there, I mean, gonna ditch you. Yep, he's gonna ditch you and leave you off for dead. Tried to impress her with his doing wheelies on his car. Yep, yes, sir. Yep. Look at BB Money. It's like, damn. I'm just trolling BB Money. Ooh, the beautiful, the awesome, the gorgeous Sappho. How you doing, Sappho? Good morning to you. Happy Monday. I mean, chat. Look, we have some things we got to talk about today. We got some stuff we got to tackle down that I saw out there. That's gonna be like the gossip for later on. That is not the main thing. Look at why so serious. He says, "Don't trust him." Hmm. Also, Chad, we got to talk about the Xbox handheld. A couple things that came out, the hands-on preview stuff like that. Again, with these previews and these reviews and all this stuff, take this with the grain of salt. Why do I say this? Because you know how media is. You know how like sometimes they try to be spot on, sometimes they like to misspread and say things that are not true. So we're gonna tackle it down. We're gonna have some fun, and see what the reviews has said. I have not put my hands on a ROG ally yet. But yeah, let's reading it about it, see what they say is gonna be interesting. And also, chat, we have Forza Horizon 6 rumors all over the place. So let's talk about that also. So let's start off chat really quick with the hands-on preview of the Xbox Ally. Yes, sir. All right, let me get onto it. Ooh, Death Leopard. What's up, Death Leopard? How you doing, man? Good morning to you. How you doing? Hope everything is good for you. Seriously, it's gonna be an awesome week this week. I mean, look, tomorrow we got Gears of War Reloaded coming out. For those guys who are on Game Pass, it's on there for us. Also on PS5. And tomorrow we finally are getting Hell Divers delivered to us. I already purchased it. I'm all set. I already installed it. So could there be another video? Like I did that one time with Death Stranding. I think there could be. There could be. But either way, though, let's get into this. All right. Let's take out the chat real quick. Here we go. So I see what they're typing. Close this down. Perfecto. All right. All right. So, yeah, ready, all set. Let's read this news and let's talk about the Xbox handheld. So, this is from Thomas Guide, right? So it says, I just tested the ROG Xbox Highlight. Here are three things I love about it and that I don't. So, here's three things, right? But at least that was two the other night. But anyways, the Xbox ROG Ally and Ally X are not just impressive gaming handhelds. Good, at least you're saying it's impressive because of what's under the hood, but because of the sum of all its parts, a really comfortable design stripping back Windows 11 to the bare bones and focusing on Xbox UI and Ryzen Z2, bringing true horsepower to the table. Hey, that's good news. So the pros of the Xbox handheld are impressive performance, Xbox UI Windows 11, the most comfortable gaming handheld. Nice, good to know. Cons, fans can get loud. I mean, that's something that's meant to happen if it's pushing out power. And if you push out more power, of course, fans need to get loud. And no OLED. But okay, at least those are two negative points there that I can give them props. I mean, at least those are two negative points that they're not that bad. No, you're not happy with that. It's not an OLED screen. That's cool. I get it. A lot of people prefer OLED. That's awesome, right? That's the truth. But the fans can get loud. It has to. I mean, I had a 1X player, and those fans, when they had to hit up, they hit up. No matter which handheld you have. I mean, this is a small device. I mean, look, it's usually these big, probably a little bit bigger, right? So if those fans don't go on, man, hey, I'd be a bit scared. But all right, let's keep going. As long as they don't sound like the PS4 Pro, because of course I have to throw some slander against the PS4 Pro because I remember the one I had. Every time I played a game, that thing was not kidding you, man. That thing was it's like I was flying in JetBlue. I ain't kidding you. That thing was like flying JetBlue, and then the later models came out and they fixed that problem. So yeah, pretty neat stuff there. But either way, though, damn, that was loud as hell. So let's go. The Xbox ROG Ally is launching October 16th, and we still don't have prices. And if the leaks are to be believed, we could see the base model priced at $550 and the Ally X coming in at $900. And after testing them myself, we could be looking at two of the best gaming handhelds you'll be able to buy. Oh, nice. I guess I pulled up an article that's talking good about Xbox. Ah, sweet, huh, Chad? Oh, man. Have you guys heard about MS Acer Tech? What is the MS Acer Tech? You talking about the video came out yesterday? Facts of win-win. Me too. Yet do it. I'm ready for whatever's. Me too. Why? Huh? What? You confused me there, baby money. What's going on? So let's talk about it. Like I was saying though. So it was a quick session, but I really got to stress test them and even open the system monitor to see how good they are, rather than eyeballing the frame rates and using guesswork. And while there are a couple of gripes like the lack of the OLED display and the fan noise, Asus and Microsoft Love Fest has created a monster of a system. That's good to know. From the simplification of Windows 11, which boots straight into an easy to use Xbox UI, to the ergonomic design and the power under the hood, it's almost like Microsoft has seen our complaints about Windows gaming handhelds and meticulously addressed each one. Good stuff. There's a lot to like here, so rather than drag this out, let me just tell you about what I found out during my hands on time. So these are the specs of the machine, right? We have the Asus Xbox Ally with Windows 11 both, right? AMD Ryzen Z2, AMD Ryzen 8i Z2 Extreme. The 551 has 16 gigabytes LPD DDR5X 6400. The other one has 24 gigabytes of LPDD RX5 8000. Nice. Storage 512 M2 2280 SSD. 1 terabyte as the other one, which is nice. Display is 7 inches refresh. Let me see, 120 hertz refresh rate IPS panel. Nice. Ports Z2 USB. Let me see. So the regular one, I'm seeing something here right now. Hold on. So two times USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C. So the big one has only one. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. 1X Microsoft SD card reader, 1X 3.5 headphone jack. So the other one has one USB 4. Let me see, Type C, one XP 3.2 Gen 2. I think that was a mistake right there because how come one has two 3.2s and the other one has one? But all right, so one micro SD card and one 3.5 headphone jack. So let's see, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth on both of them. That's nice. 5.4, 60 watts, 80 watts. The dimensions are pretty much the same size on both of them. One weighs 1.4 pounds, the other one weighs 1.5 pounds. Jesus, I mean, that's kind of 1.5 pounds. That's got to be a heavy son of a gun. I mean, to carry around, that's 1.5 pounds. What can I use that is like 1.5 pounds for me to carry with me everywhere? But yeah, it's kind of heavy though, to be honest though. Pretty much the weight of a laptop, isn't it, chat? I mean, reading this is pretty much the same way, right? It's kind of heavy. So let's keep reading. What does a PC gaming handheld need to be good? Let me check if I posted the show on Discord. Yes, I did. All right. Play games as well. Play games well. Be comfortable to play on, and it as easy to as a console to jump into titles. Well, for the ROG, Xbox Ally, that's a big check on all three. Good. I mean, that's something that's interesting. Louis driving today. Yes, sir. I'm driving. Driving away from the PlayStation fanboys. That's what I'm doing. Driving away from the Mandalorian Martin. That's what I do. I gotta drive away from them because they're always mad. They're never happy, and they'll scratch my car probably. Nah, I'm just kidding. So let's keep going. The ROG Ally packs an AMD Ryzen Z2A chipset, which is definitely on the lower end, paired with 16 gigabytes of RAM. In my own testing, I saw Forza Horizon 5 running of a mixture of low graphic settings with AMD's Fidelity FX Super Resolution FSR turned on in performance. Total frames per second sat around 40 to 45 FPS, which is respectable enough, but definitely makes this more of an indie gaming device rather than something you trust with AAA titles. All right, that is a regular one, chat, just in case. For that, I turn your attention to the ROG Ally Xbox Ally X with Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme and 24 gigabytes of RAM. Basically, the same chip you'll find in the new crop of handhelds like the MSI Claw A8, or with an additional NPU for helping with some of the AI tasking gaming like resolution scaling. Let me see. Hey, Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, Talos? Good morning to you, sir. How you doing? So, gotta love that coffee. Paired with a very simple use of Windows 11. More on that later. Not thinking about valuable resources. Good. You're set to see some impressive frame rates with this higher end system. I got the switch on the system monitor and tested myself across a few games. Oh, wow. Pretty neat. Doom the Dark Ages ran at a smooth 83 FPS at 1080p with medium to high graphic settings and FSR set to quality. That's a silky. Gears of War reloaded at 1080p with settings at high ultra stayed at a rock solid 60 FPS with glare of Skirts Expedition 33. I saw the Ally X stretch its legs to 92 FPS. Wow, sweet. For a 7-inch gaming handheld, there are crazy good numbers. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, that's the stuff I want to hear because at the end of the day, right? That's the important things we want to hear, chat. You want to hear One Punch Jedi, smooth as butter. How are you doing? Good morning, guys. If you are new to the channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. Please do so. So, all right. This is the stuff I want to hear because I want to hear how this thing is running the games because people are just focused a lot on the Windows 11 and the UI and all that stuff. I mean, look, we already know that on the dot, this thing launches right away. We saw it, we see it loud and clear. We're happy. We're happy that it works perfectly fine just like that, right? I'm happy that the Steam games can run right there. I have to go into Windows, pull up the Steam, and do all that stuff. I'm happy that all I gotta do is install the game, look at my device as soon as I turn it on, and right there, launch. Nothing else. Have fun. That's what I love about the device. And after you guys show me that, I'm happy with that side. Now, what's really important is let's talk about how games run, especially on the ROG Ally X. And seeing that it runs up to 83 FPS, 60 FPS, 92 FPS, that is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. That's awesome stuff. So the question is, now here comes my next question. How's the battery? Because that's something that I know my chat and me are interested to hear. I mean, I hope they talk about a little bit about the battery, but I think they did not test it without, unplugging it. I think they couldn't test it like that. But either way, though, it would be nice to know. So make no mistake about it, this is the most comfortable gaming handheld I've ever used. The inspiration taken from an Xbox controller with those two larger grips makes this a whole lot easier to clutch, which buttons plays perfectly for fantastic ergonomics. Good. It may be thicker, pause, than your standard array of handhelds like the Nintendo Switch 2 and the MSI Claw 8 AI. But you won't care when you hold it. It's still small and lightweight enough to be considered on ultra portable, and it feels way better to use. Throw in the impulse triggers and strong haptic feedback, and you're on to a winner here. Nice. Xbox UI saved the Windows handheld. Good stuff. You've seen the numbers. You've seen the numbers from Windows 11 gaming handhelds supporting basically the same Ryzen Z2 Extreme chipset bar and NPU. So why am I getting more performance out of this machine? In two words, efficient software. Nice. The way Windows will drag down performance and battery life on other handhelds comes down to all the background tasks the OS runs to keep the desktop alive and many other functions that are required. But here, you'll see the Xbox Ally boot directly into the Xbox UI, like I said, which isn't just a really easy to use front end, but it dumps all of those unnecessary background process that leaves a lot more headroom in the chipset and the RAM to focus on gaming, which results in a dramatic uplift in frames. Good. And it also allows for a far nicer controller-friendly interface too, with quickly settings available at a press of a button, a nice multitask viewer, plenty of depth with Armory Crate to tweak the power profiles, and much more. It's complete transformation of the Windows woes. So, all right, here comes the parts we don't like, guys. All right, here we go. Xbox ROG Ally and the Xbox ROG Ally X, what I don't like. However, that is not to say all is sunshine and rainbows. There are a couple of issues that are worth highlighting here during my time with the two Xbox Allies. Dissipation has always been a struggle for PC gaming handhelds, and the Xbox ROG Ally, sorry, is seemingly no different. Don't get me wrong, they're definitely efficient at pushing temperatures down for strong, sustained gaming performance, but that does come to the expense of louder fans. While the speakers get pretty loud when turned up to 100%, make sure you pack your some headphones for full fan-free immersion. Interesting. Going to the LCD route is not the end of the world. An Asus 7-inch 1080p panel is pretty enough. Good color presentation, smooth frame rate, and small enough to make any textures look super crispy. But given the rumored prices, and I'm a little glued, and we're not seeing an OLED screen here, it's always a shock on how much the game changer and inky display with deep contrast and flash flood color can be for breathing new life into your games. All right. So here we go, the last part of it. ROG Xbox Ally early verdict. If that price turns out to be true, and I'm praying it is, there are incredibly strong handhelds. Of course, the base model Ally is less potent, but it can still do the job with a little tweaking. But the Ally X really comes in heavy with performance from the Z2 Extreme, which is unlocked by removing the background burners of Windows 11. And of course, there will be creation of the games tested by Xbox itself to ensure handheld compatibility too. It's clear that Microsoft and Asus have thought of everything heading into the launch, and while it's way too early to definitely confirm their greatness, that will come with a full review. They left a fantastic first impression. Pretty good stuff. I mean, I'm happy reading this review. Pretty good stuff. Seems like the guys in Tom's Guide are happy with the review of the handheld. What they're not happy about is the fans, which is common. I mean, like I said, Chad, this is a common thing because with these handheld devices, right? They're small, and if they're really going to push power, of course, those fans going to turn on and make all the sound in the world. Now, hearing that you got to grab a headset to play it, I wonder how loud they get. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see once we see more into it. But for what it seems, they really enjoyed it. The games are running up to 83, 93. That's pretty amazing for a handheld device. So yeah, especially at 1080p. That's pretty sweet. So chat, I got a question for you guys. Are you guys gonna go buy it right away? Or are you guys going to wait? I mean, let's do a poll, right? Let's do a poll. Let's see what chat has to say because I asked this before, but it's interesting to see after you guys heard what I just read or hear some of the reviews of the guys out there. Are you guys interested in purchasing this or not? Or maybe wait a little bit later to get it. All right. So look at Talos. He says, I'd be lucky to get an hour and a half with my Switch One. Let's see. So Safo says, I believe 2 hours of battery life at medium high to high settings with 60 FPS. Nice. Nice. I'm hoping that it goes up to three, Safo, because if it goes up to three, right? If it goes up to 3 hours, like on high settings, we know that medium settings it can go up to four, and in low settings it could actually last as long as six. I mean, I'm crossing fingers. I mean, I'm being serious. I'm crossing fingers to see how long this battery life is because it's gonna be real interesting. Because I remember one time we talked about this. On XBI, right? We talked about on XBI. What would you like in a handheld? And the guy said, well, if you get a sweet 1080p screen, that helps, lower the battery life and everything, I'm down for that. Because to be honest, though, I want my battery to last longer. That's what pretty much everyone wanted is a longer battery life. So yeah, I mean, let's do a start a poll. All right. You get the Xbox ROG. Let me just put the Xbox handheld, of course, on launch dates. All right, yes, no, later on down the road. All right. All right, there you go. Started the poll chat right there. See what I have to say in this poll. It's going to be interesting, yeah. So let's keep going. So what? Let me see. Safo says, I wish it had swappable thumbsticks. If one drips, I had to send the whole damn thing in. Yeah, that's the sucky thing. I mean, look, to be honest though, that's actually good that you're saying stuff like that because at the end of the day, they if they hear us talk about it, right? If they hear us talk about it, they hear us, mention things like, okay, I wish you get the swappable thumbsticks, just in case one drips, you have to send the whole damn thing. Like, it would be interesting for them to hear that because that's good stuff. Because I mean, they can make a device so you can switch it and just get a new thumbstick. That'd be pretty sweet, for them to hear that. But I think down the road they're gonna fix that up because listen, I don't think and I believe this is gonna be the only Xbox handheld device gonna come out. I think down the road we're gonna have some more. We're gonna have some more devices coming out with the Xbox UI in it, and it's just gonna be great. It's just gonna be great. Um, so Safo says, I think it's four, but I don't want to get my hopes up. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up either. So I'm actually praying for this that it actually comes out and says, okay, this is the battery life from the machine on full use is 3 hours, medium use is 5 hours or 4 hours, and in lower settings it's up to 6 hours. I mean, that would be a good, number for us, to enjoy. And with indie games, it's 10 hours, right? Let me see. Talo says, either way, with that handheld, I'd probably have it docked and play on it on my TV. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet thing. That's another thing I want to know. I want to know how it runs on the TV. I want to hear how it runs. I want to hear if it runs up to 2K or 4K. I mean, we don't know that yet until they test it out. Because right now we know this in 1080p screen device But if you output it, right, let's see how it goes. Let's see if it goes up to 4K. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. It's got an RDNA 3.5. I mean, it's a powerful little beast right there that we have. Another thing, does it have quick resume? I don't think so, but I wish it did though. Crazy, you ready to get got your team for Helldivers 2 tomorrow? Yes, I do, BB Money. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my team already done and over. And not only that, if you join us, we're ready for just in case you join us because we know you're running away from us. We know that for a fact. We know you're gonna take your car, run away from us. I mean, a big fight occurs, you're gonna run away. And if you see a lady out there, you're gonna try to be Superman, try to go save her, and ditch us behind. We know that. We're ready for all that, BB Money. We're all set. We're all set, man. So no worries. We're all set. We're all set. Oh man, like I said, we got lots of more questions about the handheld. So yeah, let's wait and see for more information down the road. It's gonna be interesting to see. And am I hyped for it? Yeah. Am I gonna get it? Me, like I always told you guys, with every device, right? Hell, Divers got friendly fire. Be nice to your team. Ah, hell no. BB Money gonna turn that shit off and gonna be shooting everyone all over the place. Yeah, he will. And if there's a lady, you go save her, and BB Money sees you saving her, he's gonna blow you up. Yeah, he's gonna be like, "That's mine, bitch." Mm. How you doing, Wes Davis? Good morning to you, sir. What's up, man? What's cooking? What's happening? So, chat. Why so serious? Say you're gonna kill me? And I mean, BB Money. Let me tell you something, BB Money. Every time Why So Serious get on here and he talks about you playing multiplayer games with him, you usually are running, hiding, or doing something else. So if Why So Serious comes after you, then I agree with him. Let him go after you. Because you be running around not doing what you're supposed to do. Letting poor, Why So Serious get shot and you didn't do nothing. So let's see now. Oh, zoom out. Okay, good. Friendly fire. Hope you can turn it off. Yep. Oh Lord, Talos wants to turn off friendly fire. Oh shoot, that's not going to be cool. So, chat, moving on up. Like I was saying though, happy with the gaming hand. Like I said, back to what I was saying, right? So at the end of the day, though, right? Like I tell all my chat, wait for more information before you go on and buy this. Wait for it. If you guys want to wait for it to comes out, if you guys want to buy it day one, go ahead if you guys want to. But in the end, Lou, be running around in his underwear. Yep, if I can run around butt naked in there, I'll run around butt naked. Yep, I'll run around butt naked in the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would do that. Yep, run around butt naked. I don't know if you can do that in space though, but yeah, and his cape. Yep, 100% with my cape on. I'll be called Captain Underpants. Hell yeah. That'll be my nickname right there. Captain, we call Captain Lou Underpants. There you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. I mean, that scares the enemy way off. I mean, I don't know if that will piss off an alien, but yeah. I mean, damn, so emotional. So, like I was saying though, chat with this device, me, for example, I'm gonna wait till it comes out, right? See more people getting hands on, see more people get a dig into it, see many more people, try this out, see how long this battery is, see how it works on TV, and then after that, if I go to the States, hey, I'll go pick it up. That's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'll go pick it up. Yes, sir. That's what I'm gonna do. Captain Lou Underpants, 100%. Yep, let's go. So, I mean, that's my opinion. But if you guys want to pick it up day one, go for it. If you guys want to wait, go for it too. There's no problem. Again, this thing comes out on October 16th. You do what you want to do. Captain Louis Nacho Libre. Hell yeah. I am Nacho. That would be nice. Yeah. I watched that movie. You guys made me watch that movie. And man, I had a blast watching that movie. Hell yeah. It was funny as hell. All right. Let's keep on going, chat, because we got to start talking about these rumors that are spicing up and looking real good. And that is Forza Horizon rumors, chat. Let's start off with this one from Push Square. Yes, let's see what Push Square's got to say. Yes, sir. I love when Push Square says stuff. Yep. All right. So It's always interesting to see what they have to say. So we can slander them. So yeah, chat, we're right here. Let's go. Let's do this. Rumor: Microsoft to confirm Forza Horizon 6. Japan setting next month. Match made in heaven. I mean, there's rumors going around that it could be announced again. Chat, take this with a grain of salt, right? We don't know if it's going to be in Japan. I mean, I believe so. It's going to be in Japan because it's something that people have been asking and craving for the longest time. So it'd be pretty sweet if we get Forza Horizon 6 in Japan, of course. But either way, take it as a grain of salt. That could be announced in the Tokyo Game Show. I mean, there could be a teaser thrown in there, which will be nice. But at the end of the day, it feels what is going to be announced for next year. So let's see. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Following speculation of a Japan set Forza Horizon 6 released next year, our first report has suggested Microsoft plans to officially announce the game and the rumored location next month. According to Windows Central and a very reliable leaker, Nate the Hate 2, which, how is he a reliable leaker? But okay. The 6th entry will be revealed at the Tokyo Game Show. So, Windows Central went first, claiming that it's seen official, widely circulated documents strongly suggesting that Forza Horizon 6 is actually planned to be announced during 2025's Tokyo Game Show. Then Nate the Hate 2 follow up on Reddit stating the plan is to be announced this year, with TGS being in the venue of intent. The game is set in Japan. Lord, I gotta wake up real early for that one. While it's always been on fans' wish list, speculation surrounding the Japanese set Forza Horizon game kicked into gear last week when a car import company posted on Instagram it had someone from Playground Games taking pictures of its K vehicles, which are native to Japan. The photos taken will be used as a basis of their digital versions, according to the company. Sweet. Forza Horizon 6 is all but certain for a 2026 launch, as Xbox Phil Spencer said in the last Xbox Game Showcase. It will have a new Fable next Forza Gears of War E-Day and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. To mark the 25th anniversary of the brand, while a PS5 version on the day one isn't an absolute guarantee, the chances it will be a multi-platform release are still high. Wow. Chat, they are port begging. Would you play a new Forza Horizon game set in Japan? Let us know in the comments below. Kind of funny though. I mean, they call us port beggars, but they don't call themselves port begging. I mean, they're saying while a PS5 version on day one is an absolute guarantee, the chances it will be multi-platform release are still high. Now I got a question, chat. Why not? But here's the thing, though. I don't. You guys call us port beggars, but you're port begging right there. That is a port begging scenario. Seriously. Right, chat? They were calling us port beggars the other day. Say, look, the Xbox are port begging. You know, these games are doing all this stuff, but you guys are also doing the same thing. You guys are port begging right now, and you're showing it to us. Yeah. Seems like they really do want that Forza Horizon game, right, chat? They really do want it. Yep. They really do want that sucker. Yep. So let's see. Talos says, give me a Forza Horizon 6 with neon track lights. Nice. PS5 blows. They better have a city or something in this one. For you to interact, to like eat McDonald's and stuff like that, that'll be nice. Because PlayStation got no games these days. Damn, baby money throwing in the signer. Too early. Too early. Damn. It's gonna be $1,600 in Australia. That handheld, really? Oh shit, that's expensive. Damn, that's expensive. Oh Lord. Damn. So I'm gonna read another article on Forza Horizon. That's right here. It's gonna be an interesting one because this one I think it has the picture that was shown that we really wanted to see. All right, here we go. Bringing it in, chat. Bringing it in. All right, let's read another one right here. So we have this happening. Forza Horizon 6 could be heading in Japan, and the review may be sooner than you think. A deleted post and insider docs just reveal FH6 surprise. Hold on. Oops, where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Biggest surprise, and Windows Central has a reason to believe the announcement is planned for this year. All right, here we go. Let's read through this real quick. Forza Horizon 5 is rapidly approaching its fourth birthday. It's been 4 years. I thought it's been five. And the open world racing game has already enjoyed quite the journey, but Playground Games and Xbox Game Studios are surely working on what comes next. Fans have been waiting for news of Forza Horizon 6 for ages now, and we even got a tease from Xbox Phil Spencer that we may see the highly anticipated sequel in 2026. Now we have reason to believe we may actually see Forza Horizon 6 even sooner than that. And I mean Windows Central, here's the scoop. So here we go with the scoop now. Reddit threads like this one has sparked new discussions of Forza Horizon 6 following a now deleted Instagram post from an Australian car import company showing a playground member digitally scanning a class of ultra compact Japanese vehicle for Forza Horizon 6. As K vehicles are rarely seen outside of Japan, the post revitalized hope that the Forza Horizon series has finally headed to Japan for its next setting. A location that has been requested for practically every entry since the first game. How come y'all don't vote for having this game in Dominican Republic? I mean, we got Fritos, we got chimichurris, we got a lot of stuff in here. We have merengue, salsa, bachata. I mean, hell. And if you go to the 42, you get shootouts and everything. I mean, come on. Why don't y'all bring it here in Dominican Republic? Yeah. A lot of people in your websites have run with this, but the leak is admittedly weak. There's no concrete evidence that Forza Horizon 6 is set in Japan. Only that it'll likely feature more Japanese windows. Of course, Windows Central has more to add to the story thanks to our sources. But alright. We've seen official widely circulated documents strongly suggested that Forza Horizon 6 is actually planned to be announced during 2025's Tokyo Game Show, an annual gaming-focused conference kicking off in Japan toward the end of September. This year's TGS is said to be the largest in the event's history, and Xbox has already confirmed will be attending and announcing. With the Tokyo Game Show focused on the Japanese gaming market, choosing to reveal Forza Horizon 6 here rather than the events like Gamescom will only make sense that the game is in fact set in Japan. Cool stuff. As always, these rumors should be taken with a grain of salt, but it's definitely more solid than just a wayward Instagram post. What can you expect for Forza Horizon 6? Well, Forza Horizon 5 has seen immense success since its launch 2021 and has been one of 2025's best-selling games after its fated arrival on PlayStation. The Forza Horizon 5 car list also numbers well over 800 unique vehicles, although that number has now stopped growing. Now stopped growing? I think it's still growing. Yes, I know Forza Horizon 5 was destined for greatness from the moment I reviewed it, but the signs have been there for months that Xbox is preparing to begin a new era of Forza. Forza Horizon 5 is no longer receiving new content, instead recycling its years of constant monthly updates as whatever comes next cooks in the background. Wow. Why do you have to be that slanderous with that thing, right? Dang. So let's keep reading. I'm most excited for the enhancements to driving physics, though, as Forza Horizon 6 should be the deepest and most detailed Forza Horizon game yet. The Forza Motorsport simulation racing franchise may be effectively dead after heavy layoffs at the developer. Wow, who wrote this article? Seriously, let me go see. Oh, at least it's not Jess Gordon, so it's good. But wow. How can you say it's dead when they're actually putting up some NASCAR stuff these days? Oh, Lord. And again, this is what's funny though, chat. I mean, this is what I always say. We are talking Forza Horizon 6. We're happy. Ray, woo! What's up, Ray? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. But look, we are talking Forza Horizon 6, right? We're talking about that. But again, they had to come in and throw that slander. Why? Why do you have to remind us of this stuff? And not only that, they're actually putting up a NASCAR racing thing right here. They're really putting that up out there. They also put like Indy driving the other day on Forza Motorsport. Seriously. But we also know the remainder of Turn 10 is now focused on supporting Playground with Forza Horizon, so we can expect the game to be ambitious scale and scope. But this again, right here in this article, should have not been there. We know this. It's like every time they write an article, they gotta mention a negative thing about Xbox. Seriously, you could have taken that away and not even add the whole Turn 10 is focused on that because hey, I know we all know they work together. We know they work. You don't have to tell us that. So irritating when I read. They always got to add something negative in the article. So let's keep going. FH6 really is set in Japan, and we're pretty confident at this point that it is. That's hopefully fixed one of the biggest issues many people have with the current entry. Forza Horizon 5 is the biggest and most beautiful Forza Horizon game of all time, but many racers claim the map, which is set in Mexico, is bland and boring. Wow. Seriously? I have. Chat, I got a question. From where have you guys seen that it's bland and boring? I mean, I've been playing Forza Horizon for years. Part 5 with my friends and everything. We have never thought it was bland and boring. All we did was go in there, have a race, and have a blast. But wow, man, this guy is on a road trip on hate today. A Japanese setting will hopefully result in a more engaging, interesting map for a long time to play. And Japan has thriving car culture that's perfect for the Horizon Festival. But there's another change I really want to see. Here we go, more slander. Forza Horizon 5 enjoyed a longer support than the previous title, but it's also highlighted the weaknesses of the monthly update center around the festival playlist. Really? Forza Horizon 5 last year resentment quickly grew repetitive. It's a racing game! With the majority of outtakes feeling unconsequential, apart from the addition of a handful of new cars, I like to see Forza Horizon 6 adapt a new approach to post-launch support with more varied and meaningful updates. And even if they don't arrive as frequently. Okay. Finally, what about platform support? Forza Horizon 6 is absolutely coming to Xbox Series X and X, Windows PC, and Game Pass on day one. But will PlayStation players get the chance to play? If they do, cool. If they don't, cool too. I mean, your point? Oh, Lord. Considering how successful Forza Horizon 5 has been on Sony's platform, there's a zero chance the sequel won't also come to PlayStation consoles. Duh. I just don't expect it to be day one. I expect we'll see Forza Horizon 6 around PlayStation 6 months to a year after the initial launch. Hopefully with actual cross-save support this time. Bro, the only way there's going to be cross-save is if Sony permits it. Oh my God. Ay, Dios mío. Hopefully we'll get the answers to these questions and more when Forza Horizon 6 is probably announced at the Tokyo Game Show 2025 in around that month. Zachary Bodary. Is a staff writer of Windows Central, primarily focused on covering the latest news in tech and gaming, the best Xbox and PC games. I don't find it the best though, because seriously, you just started to slander this game. It got repetitive too quickly. Oh my God. I mean, bro, let me tell you something. This is what he wants the game to do, right? Because it says it got repetitive. He wants the cars, to do like Mario Kart, He wants the Forza Horizon cars to jump into something to go ahead and grind, to get into two wheels, like what's that racing game called? From Rockstar. What's that racing game called? Midnight Club. So he wants all this. He wants the car to do stunts, flips, backflips. I mean, that's what you want, and get points for it doing backflips and stuff like that. Because how can you say it gets repetitive too quick? It's a damn racing game. What do you expect? You go in, you race, you sometimes jump, you sometimes run, you sometimes, drift a little bit, have some fun. That's a racing game. And then after that, you buy the car, then you start, adding up the updates and all this stuff. I mean, seriously, that's what you got to do. And Lenny, whoa, 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 whoa. What's up, Lenny? How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. Hey, Becca, good morning to you. How you doing, Becca? What's cooking? Hmm. So let's see now. I've had about around 10 Xboxes throughout the years, mainly the limited edition consoles. Damn, who is this guy? Hello, River. Let me see. It would be less boring if it had a big town or something. But how is Forza Horizon boring? Because, I mean, look, let me tell you something, right? If you get into the car, because I played the game, right? I get into the car. Louis, we going to Tokyo? I don't know. I hope so. I mean, the rumors are saying that that's going to happen, so let's see. But you open up Forza Horizon, right? You start driving. That's all you do is drive, drive, drive. You see the outskirts of town. Sometimes you got to drive to places. Sometimes you got fast travel. Sometimes you got all that stuff in that game. But again, thank you, Becca. Someone said, hmm, "I'm looking handsome today." Thank you. Yeah, I got a haircut because I had to get my hair short because I'm tired of all the heat. It's hot. Too hot. But like I said, though, you get in your car, you drive to places, and then you see other cars out there for you to race if you want to race there, or if whatever. You get to do whatever you want. You get together with your friends and have fun racing. But what does he want the town to do? I mean, seriously, what does he want? He wants like what? Police come chase you or turn into Need for Speed Hot Pursuit? I mean, what is it that you want? It's a festival where everything is just a racing event. So you get to go full speed, crash to what? I mean, seriously. What do they want from this game? And saying that it's boring, it's bland. I mean, wow. It's a racing game. I mean, I think he wants the cars to grind, do flips, get out of the car, run around. Louis, there's a civil war on the set of Avengers Doomsday. No! Why? 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 Why can't people just get along? Why? But yeah, at the end of the day, though, you see, this is why I sit here and I look at this stuff and I just laugh. Because look, the article was perfectly written on the top, but then once that's the things about, this is what I hate about these articles, right? They start all nice, they get you hyped up for the game and everything. But now we got to start talking about the negatives. Let's talk about the negatives. Yeah, the game is boring and bland. Huh? I mean, bro, for I don't know how many months, almost a year, we played Forza Horizon 5. Every Friday we did Forza Friday. Me, Maurice, Dazzy. Seriously. We played Forza Horizon 5, and all we did was jump in there and race for like 2 or 3 hours. We had a blast racing each other, grabbing the cars, having a blast, laughing our asses off, crashing into trees. We seriously had a blast playing that game. No joke. And we were there from the very beginning playing that game. And not only that game had some issues, loading up things, but, getting the matchmaking at the beginning, but then they fixed it and it got better. Then we got the Hot Wheel tracks, which is real fun. I mean, again, what is that you want? You want a Tony Hawk version? Okay. Hey, Forza, do me a favor. The next Forza Horizon game, you should add this. Add the Mario Kart scenario. Not only that, make a Twisted Metal version of it too. Yeah, so we can blow each other up with missiles. And also, you can add Dominican Republic in there so that way, they can get into a hot street and then, have those guys come chase them, try to steal their cars. Yeah, you should do all that stuff. Yeah. Add Grand Theft Auto, add everything in that game. Get them happy. Mm-hmm. Wow. A racing game that's planned. I agree with you, Talos. The barn finds are they're awesome. I love when you get that phone call. Oh, you got to find this barn. You got to go search for it. That's pretty fun. Like I said, that game is a fun racing game. It's not like, oh, just race, race, race. I mean, travel around, do whatever you want to do. Race someone that's on there. Have a cool race. It's a blast. Not only get together with friends. I don't know how many people can play on it. I think it's 10, 15 people all together. But man, I remember we had the chat, almost like 7 or 8 people in there. Even TJ joined us. A lot of people joined us, and we had a blast playing that game. I seriously don't get why he has to add that stuff on it. I know. I don't, but it is what it is. But chat, I got a question for you guys. Do you think it's gonna be on the Tucker Game Show? Yes or no? Let me know, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's gonna be there. But if it is, cool. If it isn't, that's cool too. Because at the end of the day, we know it's gonna be announced for next year. At least a little teaser, right? I live in the desert. You can't drive off the road without hitting a bush and trees, without hitting anything. I know. But the thing is, this article is seriously, I don't get it. Why do they always have to slander something about Xbox? I mean, they can ask and say, well, we could ask for like some updates. I mean, if they were going to Japan, have a drift mod that's better than the one before, you can put that on there like to make things better. But you going ahead and slandering this thing the way you all did, like saying it's bland and boring and all this stuff. I mean, hell, you go to Japan, you race in Japan, and after trust me, after you gone through everything, it gets boring. Louis Meister is telling me that the announcement will be at the Tokyo Game Show. I hope it is. If it isn't, cool. Because look, all I know is El Nini, the game will be announced for next year. It's 100% known to be announced next year. But for the Tokyo Game Show, it could be a teaser trailer or something. So yeah, we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see if it gets announced now. But the thing is that I'm just not happy about is what they said in the article. It's boring and all this stuff. I mean, bro, if I play GT7, it gets boring after a while if I don't race with friends. Or if it doesn't add some challenges. That's what happens. And I know this game has challenges and a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, after 5 years, and if you're just playing that game in 5 years, it does get that. Justin Boodram, good morning, Louis. Nice to finally catch you. Thank you for that, Justin. We are here, we are live. And if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell. It's just Xbox Tax. And speaking about Xbox Tax, because I saw something the other day, which I was laughing about it because, of course, the PlayStation fanboys had to grab this and throw slander on it. Yes. All right. Let's talk about this because this is pretty. I mean, I sit and I see this and I'm like, bro, seriously? Bro, seriously? I mean, no joke. You guys have nothing negative to talk about. This was like the only negative thing you guys talked about. So yeah, let's go slander these guys. Let's have some fun. Let's have a little slander time. Yeah, chat. Let's have some slander. There it is. Even Ray grabbed onto this. Yep. Ah. And seriously, Ray, I think the same thing. So let me type in that title. Let's grab this title. Because, of course, this is what they do. Out of all things, like I say, chat, out of all things, it's like they got nothing negative to talk about. Because at the end of the day, it's like this is the only negative thing they got to say. Really? Out of Xbox, going to Gamescom, because I gotta say this, they went to Gamescom, they had booths, they had people jumping in there, trying the ROG Ally, they had people playing the games. There was so much positive talk about Xbox. Out of all things, this is what you gotta slander about? Seriously? Seriously. This is what you gotta slander. Dying Light, the Beast demo crashes during Xbox broadcast. Excellent reveals game is running on Steam. What's the problem with that? If that the trailer on Steam is way better than the other ones. I mean, hell, what's the problem with running it from Steam? But let's read what the problem is right there because I want to hear what is the problem, especially for guys that are partners with Xbox. So here we go. Let's read this article. This is how it starts, chat. You guys ready? Look, because of course. Let me go check something real quick because that's how it starts, all right? This layoff started in, no, let me see. All right, so let's see now. Where is it? Why isn't it opening the way I want it? Why does it say history? Hold on, chat. I'm having a problem here. How come I can't find this? Stop sharing. Okay. Oh, what'd I do? Whoops. Did I close something? My bad. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me add this on screen. Sorry about that. But the Microsoft layoffs, when did it happen, right? All right, got this. All right. No, I don't want to continue as this, but yeah. So the Microsoft layoffs happened. Oh, here we go. Found it. So this literally happened in July 2025, right? We know July 3rd, 2025, we saw the layoffs. This is literally like 2 months ago, right? Pretty much almost a month and a half ago or something like that. But again, they got to bring it up. So let's start this article by reading. Amid ongoing layoffs and internal changes, we haven't seen layoffs again, but okay. Xbox has faced several challenges recently, but Microsoft maintained a significant Xbox presence at Gamescom 2025. It should be the ideal venue for the company to promote its games and platform. During the Xbox Gamescom 2025 broadcast, it was revealed that the demo of the Dying Light the Beast was running on another platform and not on an Xbox. What's wrong with that? Jesus Christ, I don't understand what's wrong with that. Yesterday, during the Gamescom broadcast, Xbox showcased the Dying Light the Beast demo, where Crash revealed that the demo was running on Steam Notes, not the Xbox version. So, it's common practice to run games on PC instead of commons when in development, but this isn't a good look for a variety of reasons. Let's see what the good looks are not there. Another funny detail is the Xbox did not mention Steam at all during the broadcast. If the game hadn't crashed, none of us would have known it, and most likely would have assumed the game was running on Xbox and Xbox Dev Kit. Hopefully, for Xbox sake, this is the last time this happens at a Gamescom. Dying Light Beast will be released on September 19th, following a delay from the initial August release date. While you're waiting on the standalone spin-off to be unleashed, Techland just rolled out an update Dying Light 2 yesterday, which this improved stamina drastically for parkour, as well as the other quality of life improvements. What does this have to do with the news that you're seriously? I just love how they try to flip flop things right there. Another Xbox news, the system update released last week. Bro, what kind of article are you writing in here? Because, bro, you said, but it doesn't look good for variety of reasons. Give us the reason why it doesn't look good. Seriously, you wrote this just to get clicks? Yeah, they grabbed that and they used that to show, right? I mean, seriously, we didn't get nothing out of that article. Hmm. Oh, Lord. Seriously. Lord, 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 Lord. I just sit there and laugh when I see stuff like this. I mean, this man sat there, wrote this article for nothing because he literally does not say nothing. I mean, he just says nothing for a variety of reasons. But what are the reasons? Give it to us. Another funny detail is that Xbox did not mention Steam at all broadcast. You sure they didn't mention it? I mean, a couple days ago, I saw that the stores. I saw they had Epic on the store. I saw that they had literally they have it even on the launch thing on the device. And not only that, they're using Windows to show these trailers. So why the heck is that a problem? I mean, what do you want it to be? Down like the Beast being shown on Steam? What's wrong with that? They are partners with Microsoft. Oh Lord. I just sit there and I laugh when I read stuff like this. Seriously, it's just hilarious. Hilarious. This has got to be one of the worst articles ever written because it's like, oh, for a variety of reasons. But what are the damn reasons? And I just love how the PS fanboys picked that up and just started to slander and slander and slander for nothing. Wow. It was a Steam thing. Really? What's wrong with that? You wanted it to be an Xbox device? Seriously? When literally Steam is the same damn game? And if those guys had something prepared for the handheld or something for people to try or whatever, if they, oh Lord. Yeah, it's funny because look, let me tell you something, chat. They go out there, they go to Gamescom, they make a presence in Gamescom, something Sony has not done in years, right? They go out there, they give you 2 days of showcases, right? 2 days of showcases of talking with the devs, talking about the games, sitting there, listening to what I have to say, giving you hints, fun stuff about the games that you want to hear about. They gave Dying Light the devs out there, to show us a playable demo that pretty much it was there for them to be in a playable demo that could have been just for you to play it on Steam or something. Because hell, they put it out there, right? They put it out there, but this was on the Xbox Showcase, so if they had their own booth, which they probably did have their own booth, they probably have it ready for PC and Steam. So they had that demo ready for Steam, and they had that demo, play it on the Xbox because hey, we got to talk about this game, and the purpose of that was to talk about the game, right? What is the problem that it wasn't shown on an Xbox device? When seriously, when the game launches, we're gonna play the very same game. If it's either on Steam, if it's either on PS5, if it's either on Xbox, we're gonna be playing the same damn game. What it was? I mean, seriously, what was the problem? Look, PS5 Blow says nobody told this guy in Xbox to run Steam games. I don't know. He probably lives in Hoo Hoo Land, probably. I don't know. Seriously. But to be honest, so he wrote this article to just get those clicks because that's all he cared about was to get these clicks. Because again, he says, funny when I read this is bad, right? It says, mine, it's common practice to run games on PC instead of console when in development, but this doesn't look good for a variety of reasons. What are the reasons? Give them to me. Yet he does not give the reasons. He says, another funny detail, the Xbox did not mention Steam at all during the broadcast. They showed you Steam, they don't need to mention it. But here's what's funny. Hopefully for Xbox sake, this is the last time. And then he goes on and says, well, Dying Light, we're releasing this thing. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. This has got to be the worst written article I've ever read. Out on a day trip to Margate, just outside of London. Thought I'd drop by to say hi. Oh, man, FarQ, have fun on your trip, man. Enjoy your trip. I hope you can come by, Discord, help me out with my thumbnails later on, man. But seriously, thank you for the thumbnail, man. And have fun in your trip and enjoy it. Chill out, have fun, have a drink, man. Seriously, just enjoy. Just enjoy. But man, seriously, that article was just to get clicks because that was just one dumb article written out there. And it's funny that media did not pick up on it and started writing about it because I'm waiting for them to pick up on it and write about it, right? And slander Xbox for having that. It's Louis Harem and Friends Show. What's up, Decado? How you doing, Decado? What's up? Here, I'm slandering a guy with an article that was just dumb. And I love how those guys picked that up and be like, yeah, I mean, we're the best because, hey, it was shown on Steam, and they were trolling out here saying, oh, it's not shown on the Xbox device. That is bad news. That means the Series S is not running the game. I mean, they're going to come up with a lot of bull crap. It's going to be funny. Seriously, it's going to be funny. 'Cause that's what they do. They come up with a lot of bullcrap. Yep. So let's see what else is cooking out there, chat. Let's see what else is cooking because there's a lot of stuff happening right there. Let's see. We got an article from the man, the only Herman Host. Yep. Saying something about Lord. Like I said, I'm always looking for quick news, and this is some good news right here. We got some like I said, we got a couple things we gotta tackle now. The number. Let's read this right here. Let's see what Herman Host has to say. Interesting stuff right here. So he says the number of live service games is not important. PS5 gives rare insight into strategy. Let's read the strategy behind Herman Host. Earlier the generation, Sony famously announced plans to release 10 live service games as it looked to diversify its first party offering and create lucrative recurring revenue streams. Okay. So he says, but been a year since the disastrous first person shooter Conquer released and was successfully shuttered. Oh, yeah. Chat, moment of silence for Conquer. All right, let's keep going, which has prompted the platform holder to make some sweeping changes internally. Really? It did? In a rare interview with the Financial Times paywall by PS Studio, Herman Hulse has outlined the changes the manufacturer has made to avoid this problem from repeating. He also hinted that this company is no longer interested in the quantity of live service game it makes, but the quality of the diverse offering instead. Wow, really? So it took y'all 5 years to figure that out? When I said this was a big mistake in the early beginnings of this? But okay. The number of live service games is not important. What is important is that to me, is having a diverse set of players' experience and a set communities. We have since in place a much more rigorous and more frequently testing in very many different ways. The advantage of every failure is that people now understand how necessary that oversight is. Huh. Hmm. The article explains that PlayStation is now doing much more group testing. It's encouraging intelligence sharing between studios and it's fostered a close relationship between executives. But the challenge for Sony and Halls specifically is allowing the portfolio of developers to flex their creative talents while still subscribing to the firm's overall goal of never-ending growth. I don't want teams to always play it safe, but what I would like for us when we fail to fail early and cheaply, he said. Chat, you guys hearing this? Early and cheaply, he said. I mean, chat, let me tell y'all something. If I lose $450 million, if I lose $450 million, $450 million, I don't know what I do. I'll probably go crazy. I don't know. It's 450 million. I don't know if that's cheap. I don't know what that's cheap for you. Like, yeah, that's just cheap change. Cheap change my ass for $450 million. How is that cheap? Lord. It's like, yeah, we got money. It's okay. We can lose 450 million. That's $4.50 for us. Give it to me. I'll show you what I can do for $450 million. I'll show you what I can do. And I bet you with 10 million, I'll probably make a better game what y'all did. Yeah, seriously. This will perhaps explain the sheer numbers of cancellations within PS Studios recently. We know projects have been binned at Blue Point Bend Studio and Fire Sprite, perhaps an admission that it's best to pull the plug early rather than leave things too late. How about you guys don't get into crazy projects like you all did in 2020? That's what you should have done. Because that is a lot of money wasted in time. Because remember one thing, development cycle is 6 years. But okay. It seems when it comes to new intellectual property, Sony is looking at a bigger picture. It's no longer enough to deliver a great game. It seems to be something that can also be adapted into anime, film, television, manga, comics, and more. Host explained. We take a very intentional approach to IP creation, understanding how new concepts turn into an iconic franchise for PlayStation that can then again become a franchise for people beyond gaming. While we don't love everything we're reading here, we can see Sony's trying to do what is Sony's trying to do. Okay, let's see what they're trying to do, chat. I mean, let's move the goalpost. Y'all ready? Get ready, chat. Grab that goalpost and start moving it. Many miss the days that PlayStation would put its development budget behind all sorts of weird and wonderful projects like Bib Ribbon and Pain. But it's most ceded that space to indie developers these days. Although to be fair, it's still actively empowering creators around the globe with its hero project programs. It strikes us that PlayStation First Party is now all about brands and both help sell consoles and feed Sony's wider strategy of becoming an entertainment juggernaut. It certainly helped to explain its focus on franchises like God of War, Horizon, and even upcoming, what is it, Phison? I don't know if I said it right, sorry about that. All of which have cross-media potential. And of course, the live service aspect is still on high on this agenda. PlayStation is making a vast amount of money via microtransaction purchased within a handful of games. It just seems it has more fail safes in place to ensure flop like Conquer never occurs again. Really? That's it? So that's the goalpost right there? But okay. That's your goalpost moving. Okay. I got it. Right, champ? So here we go. Space Shot says, investing in these games, you will change your name to King Louis. What do you mean? Tomorrow I'm out to the US for home mother, you're gonna miss me. So far, Q, that means I won't get thumbnails. No! Investing in these games is massive. A Sony is looking to say, how can we get revenue from property across everything we do? It makes sense. It's just a problem with high-end publishing. Everyone is so busy reducing risk, we aren't getting innovation. Yep. Jago6, good morning to you, sir. FarQ, here we go. Get ready to check your phone. And shout out to the 31 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it, chat. Go ahead and hit it. Yes, sir. Xbox has the problem too. They are so careful with Halo and Gears. We have one Halo game in the Series Gen and no Gears games in this Series Gen. 100%. Innovation has become strictly the repertoire of indies. Yep, that's how it is. I mean, look, I've been talking about this the other day, and I said this. Like, for example, you asked me what game am I hyped about? Like this year, Louis, what game you're actually looking for? Well, I'm looking for Ninja Gaiden, which is cool. I'm happy for the new Ninja Gaiden game. That's nice. We got also Outer Worlds, which is another cool game that people want to try and play. I mean, cool stuff, right? I'm happy about them. But what game really excites me? What game really drives me nuts? We're getting a Hellraiser game. We're getting a Halloween game. We're getting a He-Man game. We're getting all these cool games that I'm really, truly hyped about. Seriously, I'm really, truly hyped about. And it's from a bunch of indie devs. So at the end, though, indie devs are making more cool stuff than what's going on there. I mean, Halloween games, shit, that's amazing. We're getting, what was the other one? Hold on, let me get some water. He-Man, Terminator game. Shit, we're getting a ton of cool games coming up and around that I'm really hyped for. And they're not the best graphically enhanced games, but at the end of the day though, I'm hyped for these games. Seriously. Spatial innovation has nothing to do with money. Imagination is where creative thrives. It seems like they have none. Oof. So that's true, but if Sony is willing to have their studios produce AA or high A titles, what happens if they don't? If they don't, there are AAA studios. There are means ridiculous budgets and expectations. Yeah, that's the thing though. Look, I was talking with RG yesterday, right? We had a good conversation yesterday. He invited me to a show. We had a good conversation about it yesterday, and that is that it's time for them to sit down and make us shorter games instead of these big ass budget games. And we were getting a TNT last running game too. There you go. Yeah. Terminator looks really cool. Yes, it does, Justin Brewman. I mean, look, we're getting a Terminator 2D game. Not only that, we're also getting a Terminator Survivors game. I don't know if it's coming out this year, but it's in the works. I mean, we're getting so many cool games that I'm actually hyped about that it's insane because I'm an 80s guy. And seeing all these 80s games come out, I'm happy. And not only that, that Terminator game is not only being made by Bitmap Beru, the guys I love and enjoy to death because I really love those guys. Those guys are awesome. They're fantastic. They're really sweet, awesome guys that send me some posters right here, and I love them to death, right? I got to promote them because, hell, why not? They send me posters. I mean, for free. Nice of them to do that. That was awesome from them, and not only that, after they're doing that Terminator game, they just announced a He-Man game. I mean, guys, 4 years. And I'm not kidding you, 4 years I've been craving a He-Man game. I don't care if it's a side beat 'em up that you can finish in a couple of hours. I don't care. It's a He-Man game. That is awesome. And man, I hope they really do a Thundercats game after that. I even DM'd them for that. Said, hey, bro, I hope you guys do a Thundercats game, You can play as She-Ra, Louis. Yes. Yes. Time to kick ass in the He-Man game. Let's go. Man. So let's see now. What else is chat saying? Can you play as Shira, Louis? I don't know if you can play as Shira. Let me see who are the characters in the He-Man game. Let's look for that. Oh, all right. He-Man game. So there you go. He-Man games. I mean, we have He-Man games, Toy Soldiers. Let me see. Mass He-Man, the Masters of the Universe, Dragon Pro. Here we go. So let's see what you can play with. All right. So you can use He-Man, Tila, and Man at Arms do a battle. So I guess you can't use She-Ra. Maybe they can add her in an update though. But yeah. But she was kind of peaceful though compared to He-Man. I mean, He-Man was a beat 'em up guy. She was more like, she called in the pony. She'd probably be, since she uses a pony, she'd probably be in the PlayStation DLC or something. Yo, B! What's up, my brother, legendary Yo, B? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Ah, I always want an open world RPG action adventure Power Rangers game dives in deep into the comic lore. That would be nice to get too. And that's the thing, though. We're getting a lot of cool games out here. And then we also got a G.I. Joe side beat 'em up, which is awesome, which I don't know if that's out for console. I gotta purchase that sucker. I gotta purchase that sucker. It's gonna be getting purchased. There's also a side beat 'em up Power Rangers game. There are so many cool games out there that people don't actually bring into the conversation. All they focus on these big ass AAA titles, right? Which is cool. These AAA titles are cool. Like the Ninja Gaiden game is cool. Outer Worlds 2 is cool. But am I really extremely hyped, for example, for Outer Worlds 2? I didn't even play the first one. I mean, I never got intrigued into it. I want to try it out, see how it is. But at the end of the day, what I'm really excited for is He-Man. What I'm really excited for is Terminator. What I'm really excited for is all these indie games that are looking fantastic. Seriously, no joke. They are looking fantastic and fun to play. No stress. Like all this stress, like, yeah, I gotta upgrade my bow and arrow. Oh, I gotta get this arrow. Oh, I gotta jump over here. I gotta climb over there. I gotta do all this stuff. No stress. Just go in, beat up these guys, and keep on moving. That's all I care about. Use my by the power of Grayskull sword, to throw lightning and stuff like that. I mean, hell, that's amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. I mean, I'm happy with that stuff. Seriously, I'm happy with just a simple game. Go in, beat up stuff, and keep on going. I think Sony's lower output is. Let me see. Let's see what chat's saying. Remember playing in the arcades? Yeah, I think they need to lower the bar but raise the creativity. And the gaming media does everything they can sabotage it to do too. Yep, they do. Um, there's a lot going on with the company. We just don't know. Say they're composed of the older ways of thinking. Then doing will not work for today's society. That's the truth. That's the truth. They're so stuck in the old ways that nowadays they're trying to open up and say here, 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 here. Expedition 33 didn't have an exorbitant budget and did more with less. And it's may not have been a high AAA, but it still punched way above its weight. Yep, it was a good game. It was a good game. Look, Expedition 33 was fun, simplistic. I like the style of the RPG that you have to dodge and do all that stuff. I always said that we need more action in these JRPGs like that. Not action like they're doing nowadays, where you pick up a sword, you got to go in and hack and slash. I mean, it's like what I said about the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I was like, why don't they have that you stand and you got to wait for your attack with enhanced graphics, or do what Expedition 33 did, which is awesome. He-Man meets Conan. Yep. I think Sony's lower output is the result of them turning the fleet. They couldn't have been blind to the change in the market where their games are overshadowed by Fortnite and great indies. Yep. That's how it is. And Xbox going to push out new ideas after new idea, but I wonder how they feel the results of indie, Avowed, South of Midnight, etc. I'm happy with different types of games. I mean, I'll be honest with you, they did pretty good. I want a true Robotech Macross Modern game. Nice. Been playing Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Also can't wait for NG4. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, that Ninja Gaiden 2D game seems like it's a lot of fun. You also got another Shinobi game that's coming out soon, and that's what we need. We need games like this. We need games like this. Short games, fun games, nothing too complicated. It'll be funny to play as Mr. Magoo. Ah, Magoo, you done it again. Over Jim Rated said small games with small budgets are better. Yeah, I'm sure games cost over 200 million. That's the thing though, right? I mean, they're spending way too much money on these games. They're trying to get so much attention with these games. But the thing is everybody gonna sit here and play these games? That is something that people need. I mean, seriously, there's not a lot of people that go over there on PlayStation and buy these games. I'm seeing it all the time. And that hurts them when you talk about it, right? Because it gets them mad because they say, well, it sold to a million. But how many of those were bundled console games? I mean, they don't talk about, okay, we sold this much, the bundle sold this much. They don't give you those numbers. They stay quiet. All they do is they give you this round number saying we sold 12 million copies. But out of that 12 million copies they sold, how many people actually sat there and played the damn game? That is the question we only know when we turn on the PlayStation and look at the damn trophies. That's how we see it. That's it. That's it. That's how we see this happen. But again, I'm hyped for all these indie games. I'm seriously hyped. And every time I look around, I see an indie game developing something cool. Like look at RoboCop. RoboCop was amazing. They got a standalone DLC. I'm hyped to to go in and play it. Can't wait to see RoboCop 2. Can't wait to see more and more of what's upcoming with these games. Seriously, they're doing a fantastic and awesome job. No joke, they are. Pretty cool stuff. But Herman Host, no matter what you guys done, this generation has been awful with you guys. Because you guys spend a lot of time in these service games, and at the end of the day, you guys can spend all the time in service games, but if you guys didn't deliver at least in your single player that people were hyped about, damn. And to be honest, though, you should have started. You should have started last gen to start delivering these service games, not now, because last gen was the time to do it. This gen, you guys are super duper late with that. At least, I'm happy that you guys pulled in with Helldivers. I gotta say, you guys did a fantastic job. And again, when I talk about Helldivers, I always say this: you guys should have bought that studio instead of buying Bungie and all that crazy stuff you guys bought. Yep. Mm. But yeah, can't wait for tomorrow. Helldivers 2 on Xbox, guys. Yep. Let's go. We're playing some Helldivers, baby. Ray says, I can't handle Forza Horizon 6 being announced at Tokyo Game Show. It'll make me want to get to have it shadow drop. You can't handle it? Man, that would be awesome if they announce it, though. But let's wait and see. I mean, it will be a perfect time. If the game is in Japan, get a cheesy trailer out, get people hyped, you know? Because people do love that Forza Horizon game. They do. They do. Wow, really? Now they're hyping until dawn, huh? Lord, now these guys are hyping until dawn. It says here, until dawn. This is funny. Until Dawn remains one of the most surprising horror games in 10 years later. Oh, wow, seriously. I never played that game, but okay. Never intrigued me into playing it. But all right. I mean, all right. I'll tell you what's a cool horror game, and that is the what's that game called about the reporter heading into that hospital? Shit, I forgot that game. That game now in the last 10 years, that is an impressive horror game. Now that's a really cool, scary game. I forgot the name of it. It has 3 parts already into it. Outlast, isn't it? Is it Outlast? Yeah, Outlast. I think it's called Outlast now. That's a true horror experience game for the last 10 years. That's been amazing. Part 2, part 3. Oh my god. Game is scary as hell. What's up, Sin? Good morning to you, brother. How you doing? Cashing a check, then buying held average 2. Nice. I already have it. It's on. It's already installed and ready to go. Japan is the birthplace of tuning and drifting. Yep, it's a good plane to set it. And yes, I know the difference between hot rods and tuners. Yep. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry about that, chat. But let's see what else is cooking out there. Yep, yep, yep. What's cooking out there, chat? Yep, yep, yep. What is cooking out there? Let's see now. What else is cooking? I know. Well, Lost Suicide is coming out soon. Remember what this guy said. If you support it, you're against PlayStation because it's coming day one on PC. He said not to support this game. Seriously? You really want that? Wow. All right. Yeah, don't support it. So that way Sony doesn't have to get those third party exclusives anymore, you know? Go ahead, don't support it. Support that 100%. Go for it. Don't support it. So that way they can stop locking in games. Go for it. Dear Lord, what an idiot. The things we gotta hear out here, Chad. The things we gotta hear. And all we gotta do is laugh at that, right? Yep. Hmm. What else is cooking? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I guess that's it for the news, chat. I mean, there's nothing new coming in, so yeah. I have to wait for tomorrow to see what else drops in, but I guess we covered pretty much everything. Yes, sir, we did. So, chat, what do you guys want to talk about? Like I always do, we still got a little extra time. I mean, I got to tell you something, chat. Yesterday, I went in, and was it yesterday? No, the day before, right? I saw that Delta Force was there to install. I installed Delta Force. I installed the whole Black Hawk Down campaign. Let me tell you something. I love the Black Hawk Down campaign. How they added some movie stuff into it. I saw Grimes. I saw that guy that's in the Delta. Man, I gotta tell you something, right? That's pretty amazing that they actually added movie stuff from Black Hawk Down into it. So HD2 is installed 22 gigabytes. I think I can do that. Yeah, it's got 22 gigabytes only. So yeah, it's already been purchased. I'm already all set. I'm ready to go with that game. So yeah, like I was saying, I installed Black Hawk Down, and my God, it still needs a little bit of love, right? When I mean it needs a little bit of love, it needs like a graphical update and everything. Some of the enemies like hide behind doors, or the bullets come out of the back door. No, we got some time, Jesse James. We got some time. This is the time we chill. We talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You know, any questions you guys want to ask, we're open for it. So like I said, I've tried the Black Hawk Down. There's some things they need some love into, but man, it sure is a hard game. It's not simple. It's not simple. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm Call of Duty. Let me go in and shoot things. No, you really gotta dodge. You gotta watch out for them RPGs. You gotta watch out for literally everything in that game. It's crazy. You gotta take it slowly, going slow, nice and slow. Insane gameplay. Really, I'm having fun with Black Hawk Down. Great game, great game, great game. Hands down, great game. I'm in the second level, man. I got killed a lot in the first level, but the second level though, man, You're accompanying the Humvees, and those guys are not joking. They're shooting you guys with these RPGs. No joke. They ain't joking. It's not like in the movie where they missed a lot. This time they don't miss. They hit you. So let's see. Oh, my screen froze. Am I frozen? I'm frozen. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Oof, I thought my screen froze, so we're good. Ah, Lord. What's up, Casey? Good morning to you, brother. However, Stu's more than maybe it's for tutorial. Oh, it's more than that? Damn. It's kind of like a season pass, Ray. But warbounds are always available when to pick up when you unlock it. Nice. Jump Space is releasing in EA weeks after Borderlands 4. No! Man, we got a couple busy months now, man. I'm not kidding you. We got a couple busy months these days. I mean, we got so many games to play. It's going to be insane. Rachel, look at the base game in the MS Store. I saw 22 gigabytes. I was doing to do to see if enough space for it. Regular version with no extras. I downloaded everything from that game. Good stuff. I mean, I'm ready to go. Can't wait till tomorrow to test this out. Oh, chat, real quick. Maurice, the Xbox tester, told me he will be here on Friday. So, Friday, guys, Maurice will be here. We're going to have a lovely conversation about Gamescom and the questions he asked of the devs about the Series S. It's going to be interesting to hear. We're going to have a good conversation about how much fun he had at Gamescom, what games did he try out, and what did he play, and all that stuff. I mean, it's going to be a good conversation this Friday. So, tune in this Friday. We're going to have Maurice, the Xbox tester, jumping in to talk about what's happening in Gamescom, baby. Let's go. He would have come early, guys, but the thing is, he's got a lot of videos to upload, he told me. And man, ready to go. Ah. We got lots of games until GTA 6 come out. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Helldivers should be free. It's not really a game without a campaign. I don't know about that though. I don't know about that, Wacko Games. I don't know if it should be free or not, but listen, it's only $40. It's not that expensive at the end of the day. Now, if you told me if it was worth 80, and I would have been like, hey, this is not a campaign game for you to be charging, 40, $80, it would be expensive right there. But $40 is not that much, though. I mean, I would pay it. If I really like what I saw, I would pay it. I don't mind it. If I like what I see, I don't mind it. But again, if it's $70 without a campaign, then I'll be like, yeah, we need a campaign over here, kind of, we kind of do need it. I hope it's a fun game. Yeah, I hope it really turns out to be fun. You know, you better have just did Candy for a baby and then getting something free from PlayStation. Yep. Halo multiplayer was free. Yeah, I know Halo multiplayer was free because Microsoft decided to do that, but they did charge you, for what was it, $60 for that campaign though. But either way, though, they did not have a campaign, so charge you $40 for that multiplayer. They got to get the money in. And the thing is, you can't. It's like this is what I tell people: you cannot sit there and compare a Microsoft company versus a PlayStation company. You cannot Microsoft versus Sony. You cannot sit there and compare. I mean, Microsoft is a $4 trillion company now. Getting there. No, it got there right now. It's a $4 trillion company when Sony's just $1 billion company. So they cannot be like, oh, here's something for free. MS has the money to release a free mode. Yeah, they do. Sony does not. Sony does not. So yeah, not only that, remember they grab these devs, they build the game from these devs, and of course they got to pay these devs. So by getting those payments, through the $40 is a good thing. It means they make more games for us. But if Sony would have picked them up, maybe things would have changed. So, like I said on the news, right? Maurice goes on and he says this about the Series X. I mean, S, sorry. Last week, and he's talking about Gamescom, I spoke to at least 20 different developers, AAA to indie, all the same question from me. Something that none of these guys ask. Is it hard to optimize games for the Xbox Series S? The answer from all of them was no. Most of them praised the little system, how simple it even was. And the funny thing is, he got someone out there saying, yes, we should not doubt someone with the channel called Xbox Game Tester. And Maurice responds with a lot of love. That's why I love Maurice. And he says, and a channel called the PlayStation Tester and a channel called the Nintendo Tester. So your point is, damn, he just literally destroyed them right there. Yep. Yep. Dead Kato says, I would buy Returnal for the third time if it came to Xbox. Nice. Fortnite was free, laugh a lot. Yeah, but Fortnite is free, but Fortnite gives you all these characters for you to keep on purchasing. And Fortnite makes a ton of money from that. Because at the end of the day, like you buy any character from Fortnite, the character does the same moves. Is either they go in, they break a place or build stuff or shoot. That's all they do. The character does it's the same thing. Doesn't matter what skin it is, they do the same thing. Yeah, that's how they make their money. I won't support Sony games until they give us a single player game. I don't want their multiplayer crap laugh a lot. Hey, if you don't want to buy it, it's cool. It's an option. It's an option. If you want to support it, it's cool. I mean, I'm all set. I'm ready. I bought it. I'm all set. And you know why I bought it? Michael Games to tell you why. First off, two things I want to do. And I want to see this happen. Let's hope the Xbox guys do not, kill me with this one, right? Like what I'm about to say. But I really do want them to buy it so that way they buy more copies than what the PlayStation guys did. So that way, all across the media, we see Xbox went in and bought 5 million copies of Helldivers. Man, that would really seriously hurt the ponies right there. That's one thing. And two, not only that motivates Sony to put more games over here to show them that, yes, we do buy games. We're 30 million consoles, but we do buy games even more than your guys on PlayStation. I think Fortnite wasn't yeah, it was not. It was until Battle Royale. When it was until Battle Royale, it wasn't free. It was like a $40, $50 game. I think it was, or 60. You're right about that. Returnal's the closest thing I got to Metro Prime. Nice. Nice. But yeah, that's why I want to purchase it. To show them fanboys that we here at Xbox, we buy games. We don't joke around, we buy games. And I hope we reach up to 5 million sales. So that way, then fanboys go nuts. I mean, let's go check that number out. Let's see now. So it says here that data analyst sources that estimate that Helldivers 2 was sold over 11.8 million copies on Steam alone as of June 2025. Though total global sales are up for both PC and PS5 exceeded 15 million copies. So if it's 11.8, right? 11.8 million. So let's do this real quick. Because this is an estimate, right? So just on Steam alone, so we got 15 copies divided by 11 point, no, sorry. 15 divided by, no, minus 3.8. Nope, my bad. 15 minus 11.8. That means 3.2 million were bought on PlayStation console. So if Xbox can go out there and be superior to that number, Holy shit. I mean, I gotta say something, chat. Oh, hell will break loose out there. Oh, man. Oh, hell will break loose out there. Yes, sir. Yep. Not only that, Save the World Fortnite was, I mean, people played it, but they just didn't talk about it that much. But yeah, I mean, I want to see them crumble. I want to see them be destroyed. If Xbox gamers really went out there and bought that game and bought 4 million copies, man, 4 to 5 million copies. Just give me that number, Xbox guys. Give me that number so we can see them go nuts. Yep. Hey, I will be amazed. I will be amazed if that happens. Yep, I'll be amazed. So let's see. Let's see. That's why I bought it, man. That's why I bought it. And also to play it because it looks fun. Gears Reloaded tomorrow. Yep, Gears Reloaded tomorrow. And those PlayStation fans are going to go out there and buy it while we get it on Game Pass. Yep. Ah, so sweet to have Game Pass. They got to buy that game. How much is it? For 50 bucks, 60 bucks? Well, we got it for how much? $20 in Game Pass? Woo! Not only that, we got the update for free right there. If you own Gears of War Ultimate, you get that free nice little update just dropping bloop, right there for Gears of War Reloaded. Man, Microsoft being so nice. Yep. Oh Lord. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, chat. Good stuff. Always fun. I forgot to turn on the Twitch. Let's see what went on Twitch today on my XBI podcast Twitch. Let's see now. Oh, nothing over here. All right, let me get this out here. So Decado says, I'm Terra Gears MP, then MP on roids. Yep. Day Reezy, what's up, Day Reezy? How you doing, brother? What's up, man? What's cooking? Hey, Day Reezy, I saw you start a YouTube channel. I saw that. But you can send the link into the general Discord so that way, I can put it on here to tell people to go in and subscribe. I only play Gears campaigns. Nice, nice, nice. I think I can get a friend to buy it too. There's 2 copies. Yep. That's what we got to do. We got to show these guys we buy these games and drive them nuts just to see them just go nuts. Man, listen, just to see them go nuts, I will have fun, man. I just want them to go crazy out there. I do. I do. I do want to see them go nuts, man. I seriously do. See if we got 17 messages in here. Let's see what's cooking. All right, nothing too crazy out here. So let's see, Steve. Oh man. But yeah, man. I mean, seriously, that's all I want to do. See them go nuts. So let's see what else is cooking because man, I'm just reading through stuff right here. Gears is the last big game I want to play in 2025 now that Fable and GTA 6 was delayed. Yeah. Nice stuff. Nice stuff right there. I think I can get a friend to buy 2 copies, okay? On Wednesday, Gear comes out, isn't it? No, isn't it tomorrow? Hold up. Give me 1 second. So whatever's to release date on Xbox. Oops, I mistyped it. It's August 26th. Gears of War Reloaded. August 26th too. Both games are going to release on August 26th. Nice, nice. That's the last big game you want to play? All right. I mean, like I said, after I finish Expedition 33, I still have Death Stranding 2 to play, which I don't know when I'm going to play it. I still got Wu Chan to play, and then after that, it's going to be Terminator 2D, RoboCop. All these games I want to play. Yep. Wait, what? I didn't start my channel, Louis. What? Man, that Big B Money said you started your channel. I don't know why he put that there. Big B Money, you tricked me again. Man. Says here, good morning, all. What's everyone playing first tomorrow? Gears or Helldivers 2? I'm playing Helldivers 2 because I played Gears last gen and now I need a break from Gears of War. I'm not going to go through that again. Probably next year I will, but I've already played and finished that game. Change Xbox to New Zealand to play Gears tonight. Nice. Louis got yourself a haircut. Looks nice. Thank you. I'm trying to keep that, that Brad Pitt look right there. Yeah. Yeah, especially from them girl bots out there on Twitter X who keep on writing to me saying, hey, I found you, Louis. You look handsome. Thank you. Them girl bots out there on Twitter. Yep. But Big B Money was promoting it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I thought it was real. Big B Money, damn you. Why'd you do that to me? What's cooking, Silent? What's going on, man? We still got no news about what's it called, about pre-orders on the ROG Ally. We still haven't got nothing. Why can't we play both? I mean, that's a good question, Becca, but it's kind of hard, dropping one, jumping into the other one. I mean, it's insane. I don't know how long matches last in Helldivers, but yeah. But you're right, we can play both of them. Give an hour of Gears and then the rest for Helldivers. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, I'm not playing Gears. I already played Gears back when it released the Ultimate, so I'm good for it. I'm good for it. Maybe later on down the road I will play it, but man, I really want to play Helldivers. I really do. And like I said, I seriously do hope these Xbox guys go out there and buy this game just to slap them ponies. I don't play multiplayer mostly because my internet has old hardware from 2012. Wow, I have a high ping. Well, you need to get that, up to date. I guess I should reactivate my PlayStation account. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I can't wait to launch that game tomorrow. Zero Cool 900 to play upscale. Sounds like someone I know. I did, but didn't buy it. I use reward points. Hey, they're there. I mean, go for it. Go for it. Oh, let me see. How often you get new modem or router? Well, it depends on the company, though. Like here, if you feel like your modem or stuff is not doing so well after years of taking a beating, then you gotta ask the company, hey, it's time to switch it and switch it for free. Because hey, it is what it is. And sometimes they come by and be like, hey, this modem is old, let's switch it. And not only that, they also advance the technology. And so it gets to a point of the technology is advanced, they call you and say, hey, listen, you got to switch your modem because you got an old modem. It's not using the best internet, stuff like that. So yeah. Damon X, Hell is Us, Chronos all drop in the same week if you get deluxe editions. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's another one I want to play. I want to play Hell is Us. I want to play Chronos. I mean, there's just Silent Hill F. We got a busy year. Usually I'm not into numbers. I just play the game. But this one, I'd love to see the numbers for 100%. I want to see those numbers in that game. But Zero Cool, since you're getting here messing, let me show you something. Let me show you something for the device. Nice. I know who this guy is. This is and I have a feeling he's a PlayStation fanboy that I know that he talks to me through WhatsApp. Yeah, I have a feeling he's that guy because he's trolling me because of the upscale situation. Because he got mad, chat, because he tried to show me that his PS5 Pro is the best. I'm like, how is it the best? Because it's upscale? How is that good? And he's trying to prove to me because it runs at 60, 120 frames. And he says that the Xbox version doesn't do it. And I'm like, okay, but still, you're playing upscale games. What's your point? So he's mad at me about that. But really mad at me. But here, I'll show you something real nice and neat. You're not gonna like this because this is from Tom's Guide, but for what it was shown, real quick, just to show you something you're not gonna like. Yep. And just wait for it because I'm gonna post this later on on that WhatsApp chat. Woo! Look at this right here. Check this out. So on the X right here, Tomb in the Dark Ages ran at a smooth 83 FPS average at 1080p with medium to high graphic setting with FSR set to quality. You're hearing this? That is a silky Gears of War. That is silky. Gears of War Reloaded at 1080p with settings high and ultra, stayed at a rock solid 60 FPS. And Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I saw the X stretch it to let its legs to 92 FPS. Wow. This little machine does wonders, doesn't it? And at 1080p, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. Back into it. Gears on PS5 Pro. Have fun. I'm happy for you guys. So, wow, they're really coming in the channel and fighting this. Wow, you guys are about to get banned. Just watch. 1080p on a small screen looks great. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there. PS5 Pro is a scam. Yep. Well, I gotta say something, right, about the PS5 Pro. And let's be honest, it does have the power to run games at a good rate, but are the games actually giving you that power to run it on the PS5 Pro? No. So, yeah, it's a lie. You spend $700 on playing the games the same way we're playing it. Upscaled, 60, upscaled, 4. Doesn't matter. It's still a scale. Yep. Yeah, y'all keep doing. You're about to get banned for a couple seconds. Series S plus Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Nobody can dispute that. Oh, 100%. Good price and have games on Game Pass on there, man. Sweet. Banned because you're gonna pay $900 to play upscale. Bro, I did not buy it yet, but okay. It's kind of funny how people say I bought the system or I own the system without even buying it. I mean, I wonder where the pre-order. Hey, if you know where the pre-orders are out, tell me so I can put it in the chat. Because there's a lot of people on here who want to buy it. Oh, they are so mad at me, chat. Oh, Lord, I'm having fun picking on them. So let's see. It's early access for Gears Reloaded on Xbox. I don't know. I don't think there's an early access. Hold on. Let me check real quick. I think there isn't any early access for it. Let me check. No, there isn't any early access. Nope. It says here. Or no codes to input for access. No, there's no early access, guys. For Gears of War Reloaded, there's no early access. Nope. Don't even have Game Pass, laugh out loud. Oh, Lord. PS5 not having Game Pass is like buying a TV without the couch. Ah, damn, the slander, the slander, the slander. The slander. Whoa, did I forget to do something on there? Uh-oh. I think I forgot to add the chat replay here. Shit. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Wow, we are live. Yay. Nope, I guess we can't. So let's see now. It's true. It's damn true. Yep. I mean, they are so mad at us because we're having fun playing games over here. Yep. I don't get it. Why are they so mad at us? I mean, we're just sitting here enjoying the game. Yet they get mad at us because we seriously love playing games. Seriously, I don't get it. While we're here enjoying with the rental service, like they say, we're having a blast. While they get mad at us for nothing. I don't get it. I mean, buy your games and start playing. That's what you got to do. Oh Lord, good stuff today, chat. Good stuff. Hmm. What? Hey, what UPS gonna do if God of War collection drops on the Xbox? You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna cry. They're gonna hate. They're gonna be mad. Oh Lord, they won't be happy with that one. I'll tell you that for a fact. They won't be happy at all with that one. They're not. They won't be happy. They just won't, chat. They just won't be happy with that one. They won't. They will not be happy with that one. And you know what we're gonna do, chat? We're gonna sit there and laugh while we play God of War right here with our Xbox. Yep, that's what we're gonna do, chat. That's what we're gonna do. I keep getting notification and buying and installing Black Myth, F that, and games rolled and oh Lord. You guys are still mad about Black Myth? I mean right now, if you guys want to play the game, go ahead and buy it. And that's all I gotta say. Let them cry, dee doo, dee doo, dee dee doo, dee doo. That's a good song from Hootie and the Bluefish. Yep, that's what they do. They cry all the time. And look at them coming over here, be mad. I believe a day gonna come into Xbox before God of War. Hmm. I don't know, chat. I mean, let's just wait and see. Let's see what they're gonna bring into the table. Once we see those PlayStation games drop in there, that'll be the last thing. I mean, literally, that's the day Twitter will be over. I mean, I don't know what other goalposts are going to move, but that will be the day where all these guys who have been going out there talking about this stuff, they're done. My grandpa bought a PS5. He couldn't get Game Pass to to work, so he burned the PS5. Damn. Why would he burn it? I mean, I would just sell it and get myself an Xbox. That's money bad. That's money badly burnt. Like Hootie and the Bluefish said, let them cry and the tears roll down their face. Yes, sir. That's a good song. What's even funnier is that they didn't have to pay for Helldivers 2 when it first came out, yet bots got Gears and Game Pass. Yep. Didn't ponies have to pay for Helldivers 2 when it first came out? Yep, they had to pay for it, yet bots got Gears and Game Pass. That's funny too. That's a fictional story between that. Oh, okay. I thought you were being for real. Hey, listen, I don't doubt nothing when chat says something because I found it seriously that your grandfather bought that thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna burn it. I mean, I was like, okay, but it's $500 badly burned. Oh, they didn't get it held ever soon. Their PS description laugh aloud. Damn, they reason throwing in that slander. Damn. We got Gears of War in our stuff, man. We got Gears of War right there, man. Happy. Hey, PS guys, I got Helldivers for free. Oh, Lord. How did you get it for free? With Microsoft points? Y'all are trolling today. Oh, man, chat. Listen up. Yeah, I guess it's time to pack up and go. You know, I got to go to the office. You know, we did a nice, sweet 2 hour show. Great conversations in here, like always. You know, it's been a blast, guys. But chat, on a serious note, ponies do ignore Game Pass. That's just not part of the conversation because they can't have it. And that's the sucky part because let me tell y'all something, chat, about that real quick. They don't have an internet browser on their console. Because if they did, trust me, they would have been subscribed to Game Pass and trying it out. They would have. That's why I don't have an internet browser in there. Sony real smart. Real smart. Really smart. Yep. That's how they are. But chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing, chat. What you've all been playing, what you've all been cooking. But like I said, I played Delta Force over the weekend. I've also played a little bit of Wu Chang. Wu Chang, pretty fun, huh? It's not that tough, at least for now. I mean, I gotta wait and see. I gotta play it more, but pretty fun game that Wu Chang, I gotta say. But Delta Force, though, man, oof, what a tough game. I mean, Delta Force, if you want to call it a Souls of a shooter, yeah, that is a Souls of a shooter. I mean, like I said, you can't go in there gun blazing like, yeah, I'm John Rambo. You will get your butt kicked. These guys ain't playing. Nope. And then RPGs, man, oh shit, they don't miss. Man 25, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Man 25, nice. I noticed ponies like will tweet a game coming to all platforms, but they never mention Game Pass. Yep, they never do because it hurts them deep inside their hearts. Not everybody's gonna play this week. Helldivers, hi PS fans. Yep, can't wait for Helldivers 2 to release. What time? Let's go check what time Helldivers will be released. All right, checking this out right now. Let's check out what time. So, Helldivers will release, and let me check the times. Oh, so it'll be 4 a.m. for us. So when we wake up, it will be here. Yep, Los Angeles, 1 a.m. ET. So basically, when we wake up, chat, the game will be ready to go and launch. Yep, 4 a.m. is the launch time, guys, for Eastern time. I will never play Helldivers till we're playing Gears of War Reloaded. Nice, nice, nice. I'm playing Breaking Point. Breaking Point. Nice. Breakpoint. Cool. You too, Becca. You have a good day. So, chat, like always, thank you all for hanging out with me today, chat. I mean, seriously, chat, thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I seriously do, chat. You guys make this show rock. Yes, sir. I'm sure you didn't have to buy it. It really didn't want to, though. Xbox gives us bangers in our subscription while ponies have to pay for them. Laugh out loud. Yep. That's what they do. Uh, Yeah, I'm gonna show tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna have subjects to see what we're gonna talk about tomorrow. So yes, tomorrow we are cooking. So chat, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys when we do come back on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Sound Blow the Big Plume and Silent Cypher. Right here in this very same YouTube channel. And if they invite me, if they don't, XPI en Español on Friday, 7 p.m. ET with Elvis Elicita Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Little Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.